Good day! Once again, I'm Joshua Rarama and I'm here for the VB6 tutorial. Okay, this is the part 3 of our tutorial, positioning through code. Okay, we want to position this form on the screen depending on the value of this scroll bars. So this scroll bars has the value range from 0 to 100, and also this vertical scroll bar. So if we want to position it, we have a few things that we need to consider. The first is, where do you want to position it? So in our case, we want to position it onto the screen. What is its size? So in Visual Basic, we can get the screen size by doing this one: screen dot height and screen dot width. So that's how we do it. And next, we have to position the control based on the target size, that is the screen's height and width, minus the control size. So for example, if you want to position the form under the screen, you can see it as like this. So for example, this is your form. If you want to position it to the rightmost side of the screen, you have to minus its width, because if you do not do that, it will come to the farthest right of your screen. It will go outside your screen. So you have to make necessary subtraction to the screen's width and height. For example, this is the screen's width, so you have to minus the control's width so that it will not overlap. Okay, first, okay, let's investigate. Let's test it. So at first, we want to use the command button set position. Double click it to view the code window. Go to the cmd set _ click. Okay, because it is named cmd set. Okay, what do we want to position? In our case, it is frm main. So we write here frm main dot left. Actually, there are only two options for the positioning of controls in Visual Basic. That is the left property of the control, which is the x coordinate, and also the top position, which is the y coordinate, which begins at the top of the screen from the top to the bottom. Okay, let's first experiment the left property. So for example, we want to position the form on the leftmost is equal to hs, horizontal scroll bar, that value. Okay, if we do this, we all know that our screen is it has resolution of 1024 or more, depending on your screen size. For example, let's right click properties, and the settings tab. You can see here that my screen here is 1152 by 864 pixels, but to position the form, we should neglect that, but instead use Visual Basics default. Okay, so HS value. So according to our pattern, we have to position it onto the screen and consider the screen's height and width. So because HS value ranges from 0 to 100, we base it on that. So for example, when the horizontal scroll bar is at the center, it is 50%. Okay, if it is 50%. So to make percentage in Visual Basic, we divide the value to 100, isn't it? So because it is from 0 to 100, we divide the value of it to 100 to make the percentage. HS that value divide 100. Okay, now we have a percentage of the value of the HS. Now we want to position it either 50%, 25%, or anything based on the width of the screen. So to do that, you put here screen that width times let's multiply it by HS that value over 100. Okay, let's test it. Okay, click save. Okay, for example, we put it somewhere here and click the set position. Okay, then it moved. What if we put it in the middle or rightmost? Set position. Okay, we see here that it is the rightmost of the screen, and it goes outside of the screen. To prevent that from happening, we have to subtract this form's width under the screen's width. Okay, let's go back to our form. We have to put parentheses. Okay, screen dot width minus screen. Okay, frm main dot width. Okay, let's try if it works. Save it. When I put it to the maximum value and set it to the position, we can see here that it is just right. Okay, set position. Let's put it to the center. Set position. Okay, that's it. Now let's do the same with the vertical scroll bar. Copy, paste, frm main dot top. Okay, and the top, we now consider its height. Screen dot height frm main minus frm main dot height. Okay, and instead of HS, which is the horizontal scroll bar, let's change it to VS, vertical scroll bar. Okay, let's test if it works. Okay, let's move it to the maximum value, set position. Okay, and it's here. Move it to the top. Okay, it's there. Move it to the corner. Okay, now I want to position it as I move as I move the scroll bars. So to do that, we have to add an event to our scroll bars. So in this case, it is the click event. Okay, hs.click. Oh, change, I should say, is hs.change, hs_change. So when hs is changed, the value of horizontal scroll bar is changed. We should do the same as when we click the set position button. So to do that, instead of copy pasting this code, we can just copy paste this method. cmdset_click is a method because it is a sub procedure, private sub. Okay, methods are prefixed by this sub prefix or sub keyword. Okay, hs_change, let's just paste it here, cmdset_click, and also let's select here the vertical scroll bar, the vs, and also paste here, paste. Okay, now when we run the program, okay, as you can see, when I change the value of the scroll bars, it immediately happens. You don't have to set the position. You don't have to click set position. Okay, I hope you understand where you get. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching this tutorial.